Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, May the 31st, 2022. Visitation of Mary to Elizabeth. There's a different set of texts for today as well, but which I'll tell you what those are first. So the other set of texts you could have read today for Tuesday, May 31st, Psalm 29, 2 Chronicles 5, 2 through 14, and Acts 26, 19 through 29. That's the daily Bible reading that goes with the seventh week of Easter, that Sunday. But today is also the Visitation of Mary to Elizabeth, or you might just hear it called Visitation Day, which is interesting because especially in the South and probably rural places across the U.S., you also have things called Visitation Day, where family cemeteries, especially church cemeteries, have these visitation days where people will come and visit the graves of family members of their ancestors and decorate the graves, things like that. That's one of the reasons Memorial Day that we just experienced is where it is, I think. But today is the Visitation of Mary to Elizabeth, and it has nothing to do with graves, interestingly enough. Today's text for the Visitation of Mary to Elizabeth is 1 Samuel 2, 1 through 10, Psalm 113, Romans 12, 9 through 16, and then Luke 1, 39 through 57. And I guess I'm talking about Luke, but I'm not really going to talk about the text so much because the text, it's the same text every year for Visitation Day. And part of that is because what we're talking about is that part in Luke where after Mary has found out that she's going to give birth to the Savior, and Elizabeth has before that found out that she is indeed going to have a child and is going to name him John. You're right. This whole thing where like her husband can't speak because he didn't believe Gabriel. Mary, the angel Gabriel, says, you'll know that everything I'm telling you is true because guess what, your cousin Elizabeth is already like really pregnant, and you should probably go see for yourself. Well, Mary goes and sees for herself, and this whole story that you can read for yourself in Luke 1, 39 through 57 about what happens when Mary visits Elizabeth, and it's a really important story. But today, what I want to do is share this poem once again from our friend Malcolm Geit, his sonnet based on this reading for today, based on the story of the Visitation of Mary to Elizabeth. So here it is. It's called The Visitation. Here is a meeting made of hidden joys, of lightenings cloistered in a narrow place, from quiet hearts the sudden flame of praise, and in the womb the quickening kick of grace. Two women on the very edge of things, unnoticed and unknown to men of power, but in their flesh the hidden spirit sings, and in their lives the buds of blessing flower. And Mary stands with all we call too young, Elizabeth with all called past their prime. They sing today for all the great unsung, women who turned eternity to time, favored of heaven, outcast on the earth, prophets who bring the best in us to birth. So that's the DBR for today, a daily Bible reading. Get out, enjoy the day, go visit somebody. Anyway, and that's the DBR for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Boop.